Welcome to my new, maybe series, which I am recording from my closet because my kids are roughhousing with my husband and they are too damn loud. Children will listen. Welcome to my new series. Meredith tries to watch as many movies up for awards this season as she can before the Oscars. Alternate headline is, Meredith tries to watch these movies so that she can understand for the first time in 6 years what Ira and Lewis are talking about on the podcast Keep It.
The limit does not exist.
So far, I've watched 3 movies that are in contention for awards this season. Let's talk about them. First up, Poor Things, which might be my favorite. A word of caution when going to this movie. Unless your mother and or father are very, very cool and you are extremely comfortable with them, don't go to this movie with them. This is firsthand experience. I am not a fan of the over 2-hour movie trend, but this movie kept me captivated the whole way through. I like weird shit, and this is weird. Emma Stone is brilliant in this movie. Lots of vigorous jumping. Moving right along, Barbie. This movie had everything. Gorgeous sets, no CGI, costuming on point. Margot Robbie, the perfect Barbie. Ryan Gosling, the perfect Ken. Alan, inspired. Love that this movie turns the patriarchy on its head. I love Ken's takeaway of what it means to be a real man when in the real world. One of the most touching scenes of the movie for me is when Barbie is sitting on a bench in the real world and she turns to have a conversation with an old woman who's actually the costume designer for the movie. Now, this is not going to be a popular opinion. I did not enjoy the America Ferrera feminism speech. It's giving too much. We went to a women's march in 2017 and wore pink pussy hats and then did absolutely nothing. Just felt dated. It felt like ChatGPT put it together. For a movie that did such a good job showing the intricacies of the patriarchy, I expected a better speech. This felt a little elementary, but maybe, you know what? Maybe that's what the masses needed. Maybe that's what is good for a general audience. What do I know? I don't write scripts. And for my final movie, May, December. Now, this is the only movie I watched at home as I couldn't see it in select theaters in November, and I wonder if that plays a role. Here's what I'm going to say. I'm glad I watched it, but I wouldn't watch it again. I thought the overall movie and script was a little meh, but I thought that the characters, the main actors, were incredible. Charles Melton, Julianne Moore, Natalie Portman. Amazing. And I definitely see how this movie was categorized as a comedy, albeit a dark one. My favorite line readings where I literally laughed out loud was when Julianne Moore's character is opening the fridge and there's like tense dramatic music over it and she pauses and then she says, I don't think we're gonna have enough hot dogs. It was so good. Also, Natalie Portman talking to the drama students and describing what it's like to do a bedroom scene was, oh my God, it was amazing. I think she's my favorite part of the movie besides Charles Melton. You grew up on the Mary Kay Letourneau story. This is partially based off of it, so I'd give it a watch. Okay, that's what I've seen so far. What should I go to next?